Growling Bear Bandit came back again on the graveyard shift again. And my graveyard guy, I'm going to start calling him Jeremy, just so it's easier than saying my graveyard guy. So Jeremy says he saw him in the back cooler, like stuffing things in his pocket. So he grabbed the phone and starts walking towards the guy, and the guy ran out the door, and as he's running out the door, he tripped and fell onto the pavement. Jeremy starts mocking him, going, "Come on, get up, man, get up, keep walking. What are you doing? Get up, keep walking." And he goes, "The only reason I didn't try to stop him is because I know we're not allowed to touch them." And I was like, "Yeah, but if he, pushes you, then it's considered a robbery rather than just like a straight up petty shoplifting." But the cops came by. He showed them the picture because I've sent this picture around. Everybody knows who he is. He showed them the picture, and then the cops were like, "Yep, I know exactly who that is." And then Jeremy got the whole story about what happened when he came on my shift. And that one time that he got arrested, he had actually stolen from another store, and then he got a citation. They let him go, and then he came and stole from our store immediately afterwards. Like, bruh, you just let people go. This is what they do. The rest of the week has been really chaotic because Friday's a holiday, 4th of July, Independence Day, and so a lot of places are closed, and all but one of our distributors are closed that day. So everyone was scrambling to get all their deliveries done before Friday. So we got most everything early. There's still one thing coming tomorrow, but I will not be there. I have the day off, and I have a competent employee working my shift tomorrow. So I know nobody's going to call me unless there's actually a problem. And that's good. It's very relaxing knowing tomorrow I can actually relax and I don't have to sit by my phone. I mean, I still make sure the phone is in earshot because obviously if one of them calls, it is important because they don't call me for the asking me how to do the same thing I've shown how to do over and over again. But speaking of being called by employees, I am absolutely fed up with the new girl. Yesterday, we had a really big delivery, and I was putting it all away because I knew she couldn't handle it. And I knew that if I tried to ask for her to help, she would just be asking me how to do everything and where to put everything. So it would just be like so much faster if I did it myself. So anyway, I'm running around doing that, and she stops to ask me if she could go home early. She's like, "Can I call a coworker, ask if he'll come in early so that I can go home a little early?" And I say, "Well, he's working a 5-hour shift today, and because he's not taking a lunch, he cannot stay any more than 6 hours. So, because I need there to be a half-hour buffer, just in case time runs over, which frequently happens, he can only come in a half an hour early. You can leave a half an hour early, or you can leave basically as soon as he gets there and you guys switch over." But I found out this morning that she called him to come in at 5 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock, which is what I said. He ended up staying more than 6 hours, which means the company got a violation for not giving him a lunch break. And I contacted, this morning I told the owner about it, and he's like, "Yeah, that's a write-up, I think. That is pretty bad." So I'm about to give up my first write-up as manager. then also, I finally made this decision that she is not ready for full-time, and I asked my other employee, David, if he would be willing to switch and go back to the full-time shift 5 days a week, and she'll do 4. And he said yes. So that's what we're gonna do from now on, and it will be a great relief to actually have someone help me with deliveries. And it will be great relief to only have to deal with her for 3 days, 2 days instead of 3 days of my 5 days. I love this. Love it. So other than that, I have tomorrow off. I'm excited. I get paid to have tomorrow off, which is really nice. All my other employees get time and a half for working. At least there's something. I like that they do stuff for holidays instead of just forcing us. And so earlier today, there was a lady standing inside of our dumpster going through all of the trash. And my employee David walks up, like, as he comes in for his shift, he's like, there's some lady fully in the dumpster. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah. It's like, all right, I guess I'll go say something to her. So I went out there and I just say, excuse me, ma'am. And she snaps. She's like, I'm getting out. I know. I'm getting out. Don't worry. I'm like, okay. So I walk away. 5 minutes later, I hear a bang. And I'm like, she's still out there. So I go out to check on her. And she's behind the dumpster this time. And she sees me looking. And she goes, I'm leaving. I'm like, okay. And so then later on, she did leave. And later on, I was taking out the cardboard boxes out to the cardboard dumpster. And noticed that a bunch of our trash is now in the cardboard dumpster. And I was like, are you freaking kidding me? This lady took trash out of our dumpster and threw it in the other dumpster. I'm like, why? Now I have to move it back. So I had to go get the step stool, get the gloves on, and go digging in the dumpster, take out all the regular trash from the cardboard dumpster, and put it in the regular dumpster. It was so gross. Fortunately, it was just mostly old, like, wrappers and papers and containers of stuff, but, like, nothing sticky, fortunately. But it's still not a pleasant experience. I really wish people would stop putting trash in our cardboard dumpster, but it happens way too often. And I guess we can't just get a lock on it because the dumpster is owned by the trash company. So we have to actually have them send out a new dumpster that has a lock on it. And I don't know the logistics of that. I just got here. So anyway, there's that for this week. Happy 4th of July if you celebrate. If not, happy Friday. And I will see you all hopefully Sunday. I like doing this Sunday thing, the weekly Sunday walk and talk. It's nice. All right. Bye.